Costa Rica is a bridge between North and South America, a fusion of the wildlife and cultures, and also my home for the past 11 years. I'm Stephen Brooks from North Miami, Florida. 11 years ago, I traded the comfortable life of American suburbia for the jungles of Costa Rica to pursue my dream of organic and sustainable living. Living off the grid in an isolated spot called Punta Mona, I had to grow most of the food myself.
Living out here and starting to grow all these weird foods, you had to learn how to cook them. And in the beginning, we only had a few foods, so you had to learn a lot of different ways. And just through traveling and going around the world, everywhere I go, I'm out there looking for the weirdest foods, and you learn from the people that grow them how to prepare them. So over time, just have picked up lots of different techniques and lots of different ways to cook these exotic foods. Early in the morning, rice and bean. Late in the evening, rice and bean.
This show is about where food comes from. We're going to travel around Costa Rica, meet the people, the farmers, explore the local cuisine, and then we'll return to Punta Mona for a jungle feast made from the freshest ingredients possible.
And it's all gonna be delicious.
Punta Mona is located on the southern Caribbean coast of Costa Rica, close to the Panama border. There's no road to get here. You have to take a boat or hike about 4 hours through the jungle mud. Punta Mona in Spanish means monkey point. Supposedly, Christopher Columbus named Punta Mona after the amount of howler monkeys that lived here. And to this day, there are many, many howler monkeys. The key word here is abundance. Everything is abundant. The rain is abundant. The forest is abundant. The trees are dripping with fruit. So it's from here at my home in Punta Mona where we start our Costa Rican journey.
Bye, Valerie!
The boat carries us on the waves of the Caribbean Sea to the nearest road. From there, we will go inland to find out where our food is coming from. And what better place to start than at my friend Jose Luis's and his brother Benjamin.
Jose Luis is one of the most amazing foresters. He's reforested so many acres, and he's got an incredible fruit collection. He knows more about the trees, the native trees in this area, than anyone. We came all the way here and tried to find some crazy fruits, and it looks like they have some langsat. Wow. Basically, I'm obsessed with food. I love fruits. I'm gonna stay up in this tree all day. I love seeing food grow, and then I love eating it. I love sharing it with my friends. Mucho mamón. Qué bueno. Ay, ay, ay. Qué bueno, qué bueno. These are some of the most productive rambutan trees I've seen anywhere. I mean, look at that point up there, just pumping. All these trees are full. I feel like we're in heaven. Mamonchino heaven, rambutan. These are rambutan. They come from Malaysia. They mean hairy one in Malay. We call it here in Costa Rica, mamonchino, which means Chinese sucker. Costa Rica is the biggest grower, the biggest grower outside of Asia. Benjamin and Jose Luis said one of the best cacao growers. Cacao is used to make chocolate, and it got a fungus around here called Monilia and was completely wiped out. This family has been able to keep their trees cared for enough and pruned enough.
Open it so to see the fruit inside. To make the chocolate now, you have to put it on the sun to make it dry. After it dry, put it to parch like the peanut and put it on the mill to mill it and to get a good chocolate.
Wait, can I eat some of this now?
Yeah.
Nice. It's just one of the most incredible examples of how a family could live on a small piece of land and really sustain themselves. They have chickens for eggs and meat. They have pigs. They have tons of fruits, water, and building materials. Everything's right here around their home. Ciao, ciao.
On our way to the nearby town of Chiroles, we passed through Costa Rica's large-scale commercial banana plantations.
The current situation of the banana plantations is not ideal. These bananas are sold for close to nothing. The commercial banana industry has destroyed the small banana farmer. There's tons of other ways to increase their value, and that's by creating value-added products like banana vinegar. We can turn these same bananas into banana vinegar and get up to 10, more than 10 times the amount you're getting for those bananas. Hola!
We arrive at the port of Shirolas, a small town on the bank of the Sixaola River.
It's phenomenal, the journey food goes on. Long journey from the field to the plate. There's small farmers all along here growing all kinds of different fruits and bananas and cacao, and this is the area where all the stuff arrives, and they load it onto the trucks. Here we are, arriving at the port of Shiroles. There's different people all along the way in getting our food to the plate. People like Samuel, who bring our food all the way down from the mountain. It's quite a task. His main job is going up this river and picking up at different drop-off points. Just like we picked the cacao with Benjamin and Jose Luis. Yeah, all kinds of different products come from up here in the mountain, the Talamanca Mountains. Squash, pipas, whole cacao, papaya, and of course, plenty banana. Always banana. Now from here, the trucks are gonna go, from here to Limon and also to San Jose and distribute the food into the different markets. Gracias, Samuel. Eso. Here on the Caribbean, you have the Bribri and the Quebecer, indigenous people. They've been living here for thousands of years in these forests, growing their own food, living sustainably, building with super sustainable materials. No nails are used here. All these structures, the roofs are made with palm. This is some fascinating techniques of building. There's a lot to learn from indigenous people. They know a lot of things. This is knowledge that we're losing daily. It's one of the most endangered things in the world is indigenous knowledge. Check out these walls. The floor and the walls are made from a palm called chonta or hira. And this is actually the bark of the palm. And this could last, 50, 60, 70 years. It's incredible. Check out how they leave space in the flooring for air flows through. This is a very humid environment, so they've really thought about everything when in designing their homes.
It's a short ride from Shirolas to the Kekoldi Indigenous Reserve, where a great friend of mine, Lucas, and his family live.
Feliz año, Don Lucas. ¿Cómo has estado? Hemos tiempo, ¿verdad?
Bastante.
The Bribri eat very simply. They're not so spicy or elaborate. They basically boil lots of things together. And some of their main foods are pejibaye, the peach palm fruit. Pejibaye is a real delicacy. It kind of has potato, avocado, oily, amazing food. They eat a lot of the different roots. They have, their share of plantain and other fruits. Now let's check out one of their most important meats in their diet. Whoa! Iguanas, these are green iguanas. This is a male, pissed off male. Kekoldi's been raising iguanas for over 15 years. They raise them not only for food, because they are one of their most important foods, they use every part of the iguana. That's what's so amazing about the Bribri people.
Sí, para tambor, su carne, alimento, los huevos, alimento, la grasa es una medicina.
They use all parts of the iguanas, and they started to notice the population's dwindling. So they started this project to raise them and then release them into the wild.
Hemos liberado en 16 años que tenemos alrededor de unas 25,000 iguanas en diferentes partes de nuestro bosque.
So now when you walk around here, you can see giant iguanas in a lot of these trees. They've done an amazing job focusing on a species and really working to reintroduce it into their area.
Coming up, can you guys say that? Guanabara! On to the big city. A stop we couldn't miss. And a drink we could have skipped.
You know what we use it here for?
What's that?
We use that to unclog pipes.
We'll be right back.
On our journey through Costa Rica, we're leaving the Caribbean coast behind and making our way inland towards the capital, San Jose, where my friend Jose Lopez, a talented chef of a local restaurant, is waiting for me. I'm gonna help him find some ingredients for a fresh and fantastic dinner.
The weather in the Caribbean is completely unpredictable. You can have a day that starts with just, beautiful sunshine that turns into just, 20 hours of nonstop dumping rain. And I mean dumping rain.
On the way to the capital, San Jose, we're gonna make a stop at one of Costa Rica's unique roadside attractions.
So here we are at the most incredible, one of my favorite fruit stops that exists. There's a bunch of farms up behind in here, and they grow such a great variety of stuff. And here we are, see what we can find. These trucks arrive from the surrounding farms, and this is before it even gets to market. This is right up against the farms. This is the freshest stuff around. This is amazing. This is heart of palm. This is actually the heart of palm. It comes from the center of the palm. They let them grow about 2 years, and they cut them down. And this is actually the area where the new leaves are being made. This is like the outer shell of the leaf, and then inside is actually the leaf being made. When traveling in Costa Rica, there's all kinds of fruit stands all over the place. I really recommend stopping at them, and not only stopping at them, but get to know your farmers, get to know the people that grow your food. Learn where your food comes from. All these people are interested about where their food comes from. See, there's a tour guide telling them about their food. People care. These are ayotes. Ayotes are a tropical squash. And then these are the ripe ones. These are the ripe ayote. We call them here ayote. These just came, these guanabanas, fresh from the farm. This guy right here grows these guanabanas. Can you guys say that? Guanabana. Guanabana in English is soursop, or in the scientific name is Annona muricata. They come in all kinds of sizes. They're incredible. I've even seen them up to about around this size. They're super delicious. Okay, yo quiero comer esto. You guys, get ready. We are gonna eat the most incredible fruit right now. Gracias, hermano. This is one of the finest fruits on the planet, and it is amazing. Eso es rico. Eso es rico. We're coming down into San Jose. San Jose is the capital of Costa Rica. Has half the population right there in the Central Valley, not just San Jose. Around 2 million people. Costa Rica has 4 million people in it. The country's the size of West Virginia. So much diversity of people, of fruits, of architecture. There's so much flavor. Muchos colores y muchos sabores. Lots of colors and lots of flavors in San Jose. It's incredible, all the different foods from all over the country always come to the city. And whenever going to the capital or the big city, it's great to walk around and see what's coming from the countryside. Jose! Good job, buddy. So this is my friend Jose Lopez. He owns a restaurant right outside of San Jose here, and we're gonna cruise around and see what kind of goodies we could find to brew up in his shop tonight.
There's lots of fresh herbs.
Fresh herb.
Everything smells fresh here, except Steven.
Yes, I do. Normally I don't, but today I happen to. Smell fresh. That banana vinegar is great. We're gonna take some shots.
You're gonna take a shot of that? You know what we use it here for?
What's that?
We use that to unclog pipes.
Well, my pipes are pretty clogged.
And you're not asking me to take a shot of that.
Unclog your pipes.
Well, bye-bye, Mom.
Eso! Delicious.
Let's get some basil and some culantro for the gnocchi, all right? This will give it a great spice. Well, this we're going to incorporate to our sweet potato gnocchi with some orange zest, and we're gonna put maybe some paprika that we're gonna buy later on, and some hearts of palm that we're gonna grill,